All right, Valley Junior High School, as you can see here, we've got a finished product. It's a nice tetrahedron kite that flies with such grace and beauty, and you get to make one. It's really fun. So it requires quite a few steps, but if you watch the videos and slow them down or hit pause or replay, you can figure this out, and you too can build a beautiful kite. Here's the first step. First step is to take your string, which isn't really string, it's ribbon. It's about 6 feet long, or about my wingspan. You should have 6-foot pieces, okay? You're gonna thread 3 straws on first. See that? 3 straws, okay? As you can see, I've got just a little tiny tail here. Can you see that? And then the long part here. So we're gonna first make a equilateral triangle. So we're gonna tie this off right here. Can you zoom in on that? Or are you zoomed in on that? Thank you. My photographer's really good. So yeah, you tie that off. Just do a knot, wrap it around there a couple times. And dude, done. There's that. See that? That's the first step. Okay? Your next step is to thread 2 straws onto here. And each one requires 6 straws. Come on, there we go. Takes a minute to do that. There's that one. And another one. Another one. Okay. Thread it on. It's kind of fun. Especially if you're with your friends making these, or not. So now, this is what you have, 2 straws on top of your triangle with a lot of leftover string. And then you're gonna actually make a rhombus now. See that? So you're gonna wanna tie this right here to make a rhombus. So zoom in on here to where I'm tying this. You're gonna just loop it around a couple times. This is kind of a pain. You're gonna have to loop it through and then go through that hole, and you try to get it as tight as possible because you don't want any loose. There we go. So you want to just tie that knot right there. So now you've got a rhombus. And don't worry that these are off a little. We'll try not to undo those. There we go. That's better. Rhombus. So now what you do is you take this. You got to zoom in here. You take this string and you got to go back through this straw and up the top, or you can go back through this straw. So watch me go back through the side of the straw. There we go. Are we there yet? Oh no, it's not. It doesn't want to come out. This happens. Let's try the other one. So it didn't go through that. Let's see if it'll go through this side. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going back through the side, and sometimes it's hard. It requires patience. Ah, you see that? Bing, it came through the side. So now you have this, where you put your final straw on to finish the tetrahedron. And you can get your whole family doing these if you're at home. That way you don't have to make all 10 yourself. So there you go. So now we got the straw on top, coming out the corner. And now the last step is easy. Just bring it down. See that right there? Zoom in, please. So right here, this corner, and you're going to tie that right here by looping it around and just doing a granny knot of sorts. Okay? And there you go. One done. You gotta make 9 more of those. Nice job. And notice, leave this on. You'll use it later to tie all the corners together. You'll use this later, okay? Thank you.
All right, now that you've built 10 of these, it's time to cut your Tishner paper, also known as tissue paper. You're gonna need this template, which you should have. So first thing you do is you fold your Tishner paper Not once. Not twice. I think 3 times. Let me see. Let me check. I think we might get 4 out of this. Let's see. 4 folds. So you fold the tissue paper. Oh, perfect. Nice. Now this is the critical part. See how it says fold, fold? Make sure that it goes on this corner. See how this has the folded edge and the folded edge? See how there's flappies here and flappies here? You want to make sure that this is on the folded edge that doesn't have like, I can't put my finger in this side really, or this side, but I can here, I can here. So fold, fold. And if you mess up, you'll just need more tissue paper, but we don't want to waste. So here we go. So cut here and cut here, and there you go. Then you open it up, and you should have 3 of these. Oh, 4 of these. And you need them all to be separated. Nice. So then we got that, yeah. So we got to cut that too. You don't have to be perfect. Now you got 4, or I have 4. Okay. And now we're going to put it on here. So you put your thingy right there. And I'll grab some tape. Hold on. All right, tape. So you take your tape, tape that part right there first. Are you in there? Are you zoomed in? And then you fold this over here. Kind of want a long piece of tape here. See that? How I take most of that flap? And then long piece of tape here. And I fold this flap over. There we go. That's that side. Now this next step's really tricky. Just kidding. It's just that. See that? So now you just rotate that over. And push this flap over. Get yourself some more tape. And get yourself some more tape. And almost done. And there you go. You got one done. See where all the tape is? And it's okay if there's a slight hole right there. See that little hole? Didn't cover all the way. Didn't cover all the way. That's okay. So one done. We got to do 9 more of these. Got to cover 9 more. Okay? Thank you. Made your 10, and now you're wondering how do you tie it together? So your first step is to do the bottom layer. And that bottom layer will be something like this. Something like this. Can you come in and look, please, at how all of them are going the same direction? Come around to this side. And then we're just going to tie these on here, 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 and here with these little pigtails. So we're going to tie these together, okay? So I'll do one, and then we'll speed it up. So you're going to tie with these little pieces that we cut from some extra yarn, extra string. it's not real simple. So there's that. And then tie this one on. Okay. And then I gotta tie the rest, and we'll do that in speed up animation. Thanks. Okay, now that you have the bottom done, guys, and they're all tied together, now you gotta do the next level. So you're gonna put one there, one here, oops, and one here. And they keep falling off. So you may need someone to help you hold this. And then after you tie that, you'll be putting one more right here. And you just gotta use these little loopadillies to tie them on, okay? You might have to rip a little hole here to get it through, and then tie, 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 tie. Lots of ties. It's a pain in your brain, but you got this, okay? So first tie this one on. Notice they're all going the same way. See, the tissues are all going the same way so the air can blow in the same way. Nice job. So now you got your kite done. You're gonna make your harness so that you can tie your kite string to your harness. So to do the harness, you gotta find a way to get it tied to here, 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 and here. And so what I like to do is take two pieces, find the middle, about the middle. That looks like close. And then I just find the other middle, about right there's middle, and you take these two loops and you go around and then through and then pull, and you got now you got four strings to tie them on now, okay? Do you want to just end that? We'll speed it. Kite is finished now. Now you can tie your kite string to here and have fun with your kite. Send your teacher a video, if you could, of you flying your kite. That would be fun to see you with your kite. And thanks for listening. Thanks for all your hard work this year. Hope you enjoy this last project of the year, and thanks for all of your work this year, guys, in 8th grade from all of the teachers at Valley Junior High. Thank you. Bye-bye.